Hello, everyone. This is Gigi Rizdal with What's Real in New Ulm, Minnesota. Today I am working on a costume for our Christmas program, and I was working here, and the Lord put it on in my thoughts to do a video, and so I just went to the phone and set it up immediately. I've learned that if I obey, the moment I get an idea of what God wants me to do, I have learned to do it right away. But this is something really interesting. I can sense in my spirit if it's something I don't want to do. And that kind of proves that that's exactly what he wants me to do. Because I didn't want to go get the phone. I didn't want to do this right now. But I want to do what he wants me to do. And right before I started or pushed the button, I thought, I want to talk about how nothing's too small for God, nothing's too big for God. There's a lot of things going on in our world that are huge. I just heard that New York and Illinois have legalized, or the governors have made it okay. I don't know if it's an executive order like Trump does, that it's okay to assist someone in dying. My husband's a family doctor, and he has worked with patients that are close to dying for years and years, and I'm always encouraging him, especially people that are on their way to the other side, whether that's heaven or hell, to talk to them about the Lord. Helping someone die chemically or physically is not, I don't believe that's okay with God. That's murder. I also believe that we in the United States keep people alive way longer than God probably intends them to stay alive. I mean, if a person if they're old and if they know the Lord, that's really important. If they don't know the Lord, then I will encourage people to do everything they can to keep that person alive until they can surrender their life to the Lord. And you never know when someone's going to come out of a coma type thing. But if a believer is elderly and their bodies have broken down so much that they can't feed themselves anymore, I don't think that we should feel obligated to feed them. I know that sounds awful. Of course, it has to be what the person wants. But if the family needs permission to quit feeding their relative that loves the Lord and who is saying, I just want to go home, well, let's help them go home. I have a friend, her name was Mary, and I visited her. She was 93, I think. And her face lit up when I told her I was there and who I was. She couldn't see me, she couldn't hear very well, but I told the family, it's okay. She loves the Lord, let her go home. And it wasn't too long, Grady. Hey, out of the way, out of the way. It wasn't too long, and I got the message that she had passed. But assisted suicide, they're talking about if somebody's mentally ill, or I think it's just a really scary place to be in, because pretty soon people are deciding for somebody else. I just don't want to pay for your care anymore. Ask Joni Eareckson Tada. She's been paralyzed since she was, I think, 13, and she has blessed so many lives. She's been in a wheelchair forever, and she works to get wheelchairs for people. So, but anyway, nothing's too small for God, nothing's too big. So I'm talking about the big things there, but also little things. If you think something's too small for God, just think about honey. Honey is bee spit. And it blesses us so much that if God made honeybees to make honey, then there's just nothing too small for him. That's a tiny little thing that blesses us, and he can handle it all, big and little. All right, Grady and I are saying goodbye, and that's what's real in New Ulm, Minnesota.